It's our first day in Cairo. Three of us arrived on a flight from Ireland, so we can say that we directly came from the Irish box to the Egyptian desert, just quoting the title of the book by Gregory Talepnev. The temperature of 45 degrees Celsius significantly varied from what we usually experience in Ireland, and so the heat had some impact on our well-being. Having visited the Egyptian Museum of Cairo, we headed off to Old Cairo and its Coptic district with an extraordinary museum of Christian art. On the way, we passed by a medieval aqueduct in the Cairo citadel built by Saladin between the 12th and 13th centuries. Egyptian Christians believe that the Patriarchate of Alexandria was founded by Mark the Evangelist in the year 33rd AD. Christians are called Copts, hence Museum of Coptic Art. The term Copt is used specifically to identify those members of the Egyptian Church who broke off relations with Constantinople and the West in 451 AD at the Ecumenical Council of Chalcedon. The dispute which caused this rupture centered on the nature of Jesus Christ. The monophysite Copts are known today in Egypt as Orthodox. Coptic art began to emerge in Egypt around 300 AD. By that time, three-dimensional art had almost completely disappeared in Egypt, though there is a substantial amount of Coptic art which features episodes from Greek style and religion. In terms of its social origins, Coptic art is perhaps best characterized as folk art. The largest collection of Coptic artifacts belongs to the Coptic Museum in Cairo. With its more than 16,000 pieces, this museum represents the most significant collection of Coptic art in the world. It has a unique spot in Old Cairo, interesting from many points of view: historical, archaeological, and religious, within the great fortress of Babylon and surrounded by Cairo's oldest churches. The old wing of the museum is a fine piece of architecture consisting of a series of large rooms roofed over with old decorative timbering and containing beautiful mashrabiyah. A large new wing has its style similar to that of the old wing, with carved wooden ceiling and picturesque fountains. Above the entrance to the museum, there is Christ in medallion being carried by two angels. The similar iconography is represented in painting of Bawit. It has deeply ancient origins. The composition of crosses on the wooden door also bears significant meaning. In wooden relief, there is a monk's scribe with a peacock, the symbol of resurrection. Tombstones usually show crux ansata, a looped cross that originated from the ancient Egyptian symbol of Ankh, called the Key of Life. Its reappearance in Ireland, in the shape of stone slabs, is emphatic. In Coptic art, the cross is accompanied by Christ's monogram, Cairo, and the Greek letters of Alpha and Omega, evoking eternity. Other Christian symbols are fish and sheep with the crossed mast. Almost all Coptic painting is monastic. There is Christ in Majesty accompanied by four living beings, or four gospel writers, and two archangels, Saints Michael and Gabriel. The Virgin Mary is usually enthroned with Christ child on her lap, surrounded by 12 apostles and two saints. The Virgin may be shown as the Queen, Hodegetria, or the tender and nursing Mother of God. Maiestas Domini can also be observed in early medieval art of the British Isles. The first is the Book of Kells, preserved in the Trinity College of Dublin. It shows full-page illuminations representing the Virgin enthroned with Christ child, surrounded by four archangels, Christ in Majesty with peacocks, and accompanied by four archangels or four seraphim. Finally, there are four animal-headed evangelists carrying books. What is missing are 12 apostles. The second insular artifact of Maiestas Domini, where 12 apostles reappear, is St. Cuthbert's coffin. It is preserved in the cathedral treasury in Durham, in historic Northumbria. There are 7 archangels incised, underlying the Oriental angel tradition, Christ in Majesty, surrounded by hybrid symbols of 4 Gospel writers, 12 apostles, and finally Hodegetria, namely, Saint Virgin as the Queen with Christ child on her lap. In Egypt, Maiestas Domini is normally represented in painting in apses and niches, like that one from 6th or 7th century monastery of Saint Apollo of Bawit. The 2-zoned composition shows Christ in Majesty in the upper register with 2 archangels, where he is seated on God's throne or chariot with wheels and 4 living beings. In the lower register, also enthroned, there is the Virgin with Christ child on her lap in the entourage of 12 apostles and 2 saints. Saint Apollo of Bawit is represented in another painting, flanked by 2 other Coptic saints.